equals? Yeah!
To Amherst now, that's where a controversial speaker brought his message to the university at Buffalo's campus amid protests from students and activists supporting the LGBTQ+ community. Now, conservative commentator Michael Knowles is speaking at UB's North's Slee Hall just a couple of hours ago. Now, his visit to Western New York coming just days after he said, quote, transgenderism needs to be eradicated from public life, end quote. Now, our Sydney Orr sat in on Knowles' speech and shows us what he had to say and how people on campus are responding to it. Now, she joins us live from UB North tonight. Sydney, good evening.
Good evening, Febin. As you can see behind me right now, it's all calm in front of Slee Hall at UB's North Campus, but just a few short hours ago, that was not the case, leading up to and during Michael Knowles' speech.
There's always more than one side to a story, and on the university at Buffalo's campus, there were several.
We're expecting that the UB community, the Buffalo community, will be having a lot of support for trans folks, our Jewish community, our communities of color.
As another conservative club here on campus, we're just here to support that and just making sure that conservative voices are heard here on campus. You know, that you're not alone.
Thursday evening, a club for UB students called Young Americans for Freedom held an event where Michael Knowles was slated as the keynote speaker. The topic of the night was how radical feminism destroys women and everything else. The event came right on the heels of his controversial comments about the LGBTQ community.
Now, I am not quite sure how one could hear those words and conclude that I was calling to murder all of the transvestites, because I clearly expressed a special concern for the good of these sexually confused people. Presumably, therefore, I would not be interested in murdering them. I referred to transgenderism, ism referring to a doctrine, a system, a set of beliefs.
Knowles took the time to address the controversy before sharing his thoughts on feminism and holding a Q&A before closing the event, but not without pushback from members in the audience.
Just a man to be speaking on feminism and transgenderism, it's not right. People should be able to do whatever they want with their own bodies and believe whatever they want. He can believe what he wants, but he shouldn't have a platform for it to spread his hate.
Despite everybody giving him a bad name, he promotes good values in the family. I mean, I don't understand why he's getting so much hate. That's just my opinion.
Just a few feet and this barricade are separating those here to see Michael Knowles and those people here that say they're just trying to defend their right to exist in this world.
Supporters standing with the student group No Hate at UB say they're not exactly sure how to feel, but while they support the right to free speech, they're here to defend their freedom to live, be heard, and be seen.
This year alone, we've had over 300 anti-LGBT bills introduced all over the country. So the rights of LGBTQ people and people of color are under attack more than ever. That is more important than the platform of Michael Knowles.
And many who are looking forward to hearing more from Knowles say people have to understand that not everyone has to agree.
At the end of the day, in a few weeks from now, we're still going to see those same people in the classroom, and nothing will change afterwards.
Now, despite these two groups being so close to one another this evening, things did stay peaceful, even when they didn't always agree. For now, we're live outside the University at Buffalo. I'm Sydney Orr, 7 News.